Leo, let's get straight into it and cut to the chase. What is going on, Leo? I literally tried to start this reading a few different times and I kept getting distracted and then losing my train of thought. And I also got specifically the phrase, something's not right here, in when I was meditating, trying to clear my energy for the Leo reading. So I don't know if you've got something going on here that just feels off to you, or you're just feeling off, or the energy's feeling off, or you're dealing with somebody that way. But yeah, I just feel a little off. But we're going to persevere anyways, Leo, and I'm sure you're going to persevere through this energy anyways. So let's get into it, guys. I already have a card out. I'm going to do the spiritual messages, then the you versus them. My readings are timeless. I just trust that when you find this, that's when it's meant for you. So, Leo, you have the card of the numinous, which I think is really interesting because this can be somewhat of like a hazy, confusing type of vibe. It can also talk about shadow work, but on the flip side, it can also be a highly intuitive, highly psychic, highly ESP type of energy, right? It also speaks about the dream states and tapping into that. So for my psychic Leos, your intuition might be just very on point or very on high alert as well. And also dream journal, pay attention to your dreams. My dreams have been super vivid my whole life, but I feel like particularly this past like year or two, I don't know what's going on in the collective. It just seems they're getting more intense, almost lifelike, you know? So yeah, let's see what else we have coming through though for my Leos. I also want to say this card represents Piscean energy. Some of you could be connecting with Pisces or have that in your chart. So what else for my Leos? You have seeing beyond the illusion, exhaustion, and silence. So yeah, this is what I was kind of feeling when I was trying to do your reading earlier, like a sense of like mental override, you know, or overwhelmment, which always causes exhaustion when we're trying to stretch ourselves in too many different directions, or you know, when we're overthinking or overextending ourselves. So Leo, this might be a good time for you to take a look at where you can kind of fall back or take a breather or give yourself some me time, right? And it's next to the card of silence, which again is about your sleep cycles, taking periods of rest or meditation for yourself to help ease this exhaustion here. And then beyond the illusion, which to me, this is kind of the same energy as this card, where it's about connecting to your intuition, seeing the truth, right? Seeing through the veil of others, really, and maybe even through the veil of your own ideas of reality, right? Sometimes I feel like people are a little afraid of spirituality, just because, you know, of what all it entails, or it just makes them feel ungrounded from reality sometimes, like if you get too esoteric. So I don't know, but it's kind of necessary, right, to dive into the deeper questions of why we're here. At least for me as an Aquarian, that's very important. And Leo, I don't know if your own spiritual awakening has felt frightening to you or fearful to you, or you've had an event that caused your spiritual awakening and you shied away from it just because maybe it felt unnatural and easy to you. But this might be a time to readdress that or re-look at that, or look a little bit deeper within yourself as you go on kind of this journey of finding yourself, I feel. And this is kind of connecting to the Capricorn reading, which was all about self-discovery and, you know, kind of going within. So if you have Capricorn within your chart or connected to Capricorn, definitely check their reading out as well. So let's go a little bit deeper for my Leos. Let's go deeper for Leo. for Leo. What else does Leo need to know? The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. The Chariot. And the Seven of Pentacles. I do want to denote 8-8 here. 8 may be a significant number for you during this time frame. I'm not sure what the spiritual meaning of 8-8 is, but you might want to look it up. Anyways, and then landing on the Seven of Pentacles. So the Eight of Swords to me is feeling a sense of restriction. Like this person isn't moving, right? Because they feel that they're trapped, but they're not trapped. If they were just to open their eyes and push these swords away, they could easily, you know, move about or walk away. So this is about self-entrapment. When we use our own thoughts or limited beliefs to keep us feeling stuck when we're not actually stuck. And it's next to the Eight of Wands, which is about communication, saying what you mean, expressing how you feel. So where are you restricting yourself when it comes to self-expression or, you know, being your authentic self, which is very un-Leo-like, because I feel like Leos, you just are who you are and you're usually very proud of that. And so it's very unlike you to, you know, try to subdue that or, you know, suppress that. So this is like unusual behavior to me. And that's why I think I got that message in the beginning of like feeling a bit off, because I feel like there is some sort of restriction being placed here, and it's around how you express or communicate. The good news is you have the Chariot here and the Seven of Pentacles next to it. So the Chariot is fast movement forward, fast progress. It can also talk about travel or moving, quite literally. Some of you are quite literally saving up for a vacation or to travel or to move. And, you know, I got the thumbs up in my brain, so I'll go there. If that's something you've been concerned about, I'm not very sure. But in a general sense, this is about like moving forward in a fast way, and yet not really, because the Seven of Pentacles is the card of patience. It's the card of investing and taking your time. So it's a little bit of a contradictory energy here where, you know, now some of you have invested and taken your time, and now it's time to make a move or, you know, travel or, you know, get out of the house or do something that is an investment for yourself. Others of you, it may feel like you need to rush, but it's counterproductive because there's nothing to rush for or towards, or like there's still, like, you can't rush timing. You know what I mean? Some of you want to rush like the timing, or you just want to like jump ahead to the main event or whatever. I feel a sense of impatience, even though I have the card of patience here. I feel like if this reading's for you, you're getting what I'm meaning. So let's go a little bit further for my Leos. What else for Leo? What else? The Three of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. What else is Leo? Wow. Ay, ay, ay. The Ten of Wands, Judgment, the Ten of Cups, the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords. So the Three of Wands is another card of distance or travel. It's also about making decisions and moving forward. The Queen of Pentacles here could be a person that you're connecting with or possibly traveling with. And or this could also be your energy. This is very grounded, very practical, very reasonable. And there seems to be some difficulties around this, or like difficulties making decisions for whatever reason. Some of you have kind of a difficult decision to make, or something that's weighing on you, and it has to deal with either something that needs to be said but you haven't said, and or some sort of movement forward, or quite literally like travel or moving. And I'm getting from Spirit like, hey, it's your judgment call, right? Like, ask yourself what would feel best for you. What is in your best interest, you know? Some of you have like a fear of like letting somebody down or letting others down, which is such a Leo thing. Like you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, Leo, when the world will keep turning even if you drop the ball. I promise it will. Like you don't need to put all of that pressure on yourself. And some of you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself, you know, to, I guess, be it all and do it all, or maybe out of fear of like letting somebody down, or maybe even yourself down. You have the Ten of Cups though, and the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. So the Ten of Cups to me is all about family, what fulfills you emotionally, love, relationships. And then the Hangman, which is about seeing things from different points of views or different perspectives. And then the Ace of Wands. So if you're struggling with something, Leo, quite literally, you know, and you have good family around you or friends or people you can confide in, sometimes it's nice to get their point of view or to, you know, talk about what you have going on. And sometimes just talking it through or hearing like other people's point of views or perceptions can bring you clarity or insight, you know, and help you to maybe relieve yourself of needing to figure this out on your own or have it all on you, right? Like, I think one of the biggest things that Leos struggle with is asking for help when they need help, you know. And this could also be in the work environment. You know, if you've been struggling, biting your lip, things are getting tough, you know, you don't really know where to turn to. You have support around you, Leo, or at least one person of support that you can bounce off of. And it may be a good idea to bounce off of that person because it will give you different point of views or different ways to see things and maybe help with a solution. But it could be love life, it could be work, it could be anything, you know, take it as it's resonating with you. But I'm getting the song Have a Little Help from my friends. So yeah, Leo, overall, like the energy is a bit of a mix to me. And then I want to go back to what was that? I heard it clear as a bell when I came out of meditation. It was something's not right here. Something feels off. And I agree. The energy does feel a little off to me. But it's, first of all, it's going to course correct, I feel. Some of you are having a lot of like worries or concerns that are going to resolve themselves anyways. But I also feel like if something feels off because you're putting either too much pressure on yourself or taking ownership over something that you really don't need to own. So find ways to be kind to yourself, you know, find ways to take a load off and know that no matter what, it's going to work out and things are going to be okay for you. So let's see. Leo, what is the guidance here? It says, billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Card number 27. The diversity of your planet is of tremendous value and benefit because from variety springs all new ideas and expansion. Without the diversity, there would be complacency and endedness. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity just as you knew you would, constantly asking for improvement and thereby setting up for the next generation that improved life experience. If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would go better for you and sooner. So, very interesting. Let's go into the you versus them love reading then. I will be right back. I will see you in just a second. Stay right there. Welcome back. All right, so Leo, now we're going to go into the you versus them. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's get into it. So you have the card of Thunderbolt, and this person has the card of Laziness. I feel like Leo, this card to me is the Tower. I mean, it's like quite literally the Tower. So the Tower can be very enlightening, but also very disruptive energy. It could feel a bit chaotic. It could definitely feel like something is off, right? Now this person just seems to be kind of chilling over here. They have the card of laziness. Like this person's like kind of like on vacation or something. So I don't feel like you're on the same wavelength, or maybe you've got something going on that they don't, or that they're unaware of. We'll see. Or maybe this person is just like a calm presence while you're running around with your hair on fire. I don't know. Let's see. So let's get into it, Leo. We're going to look at most recent past. How you both view and feel about each other in the now. And then most likely outcomes for my Leo. Recent past energy for Leo, the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So the Lovers to me is like soulmate, twin flame, but it could also just be a very close connection. Where maybe Leo in the past, at least, there was a lot to be celebrated, a lot of success, a sense of feeling, you know, protected or at peace. And this could also be your connection with your own higher self, just feeling yourself, loving yourself, having success, you know, ignoring the haters, blocking negativity or negative energy out. And I feel like that's done you very well, but it could also be in combination with another person, or this person if this is your soulmate, twin flame. Okay. So actually things looked actually relatively calm and good here, at least in the past. So let's see this person's recent past energy then. And again, you know, for those of you in full-on connection with this person in the now, this person could be like a very calming presence for you, okay? Or you could be that for them. Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. So, Leo, I feel like, you know, in the past, this person kind of went through their own tower moment, which is so interesting. It's kind of like the energy was flip-flopped in the past, where maybe things were going really well for you and feeling very easy, and then this person just had a lot of chaos going on, whether that be internally or externally, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like they bottled this up, though, and or it was more of an internal thing, but take it as it resonates. I feel like this person really got stuck on, you know, their past or something from the past, and it caused a very disruptive energy here, the Tower, and maybe hardened this person's heart or hardened this person's mind, you know, because oftentimes when we can't let things go and we ruminate or fixate, it changes us as people, as energies, right? So I feel like this person went through some major changes in the past that may have been very personally, spiritually, and emotionally disruptive for them. So let's see how in the now, let's bring it to the now, do you perceive, what do you think about this person? When you think of this person, what are you thinking? Ten of Pentacles. The Chariot. And the Two of Wands. So, Leo, I feel like there is a connection here with this person. And I don't just mean like an obvious emotional or spiritual connection. I'm talking about like a connection like with friends or family, or like there's some sort of connectedness to this person. Yeah, because I just heard connections. Anyways, The Chariot is movement forward, and the Two of Wands is looking forward. So some of you are quite literally like looking forward to making a connection with this person or creating a foundation with them. The Ten of Pentacles to me is also about firm foundations and establishments. So some of you are kind of maybe already even established as who you are or within yourself, but you're looking forward to maybe adding more to your life or adding this person to your life. If you're already in an established connection, I feel that there's going to be progression here in the connection, and maybe even some decisions to make for your own growth, but also the growth of the connection coming up here relatively soon. So let's see this person. How do they perceive you, Leo? What do they think when they think about you? What are they thinking? What do they think about? King of Cups. This person definitely knows your kind, soft heart, but they also know that you often juggle too much or put too much on your plate at once. You have the Emperor here, so it's a mixture. Okay, that's what it is. Maybe they see you as somebody who vacillates back and forth between like this soft and emotional like version of you to this very I got the word bossy. Okay, no. Sorry if that offends, but you know, Leo, you are the boss. Some of them bossy. But what I was gonna say is like to this other side of you, that's the more masculine energy that you bring, which is, you know, somebody who's more firm in their boundaries and masculine, and yeah, maybe even a little bit bossy. And I don't feel like this is in a bad way that they see you this way. I actually think that there's balance here, or like alchemy, or like this person sees both the soft side of you and the ego side of you, and they accept that. So let's go into the heart space and see how are you feeling underneath it all for my Leos. Queen of Swords. Oh, it's the Knight of Cups. I'll take note of it. Eight of Pentacles. Woo! Yawn there. And the High Priestess, and it was the King of Cups that came out. So I feel like in your heart space right now, it's not that you don't. Let me just. Well, I don't want to make stretches here. It seems to be more about you than anything right now. About, you know, dedicating time to yourself and what you've got going on and your goals and your life. You know, it's about also, you know, like your own self-discovery, your own spiritual self. And yet there's always a little room for love and romance in Leo's heart, isn't there? No matter what you've got going on, there's just always that little romantic within you. But I actually feel that being put on the back burner, or not being like the top priority right now. And it's not because you don't care, it's just because you have other things to consider, or like other things going on that seem to be taking priority right now. So let's see what this person is feeling in their heart space in the moment. What are they feeling? Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords. Oh, the Devil. What the hell? Sorry. What is this about? Okay. So there's two ways I can read this, and I'm gonna read it both ways. And you just use your own intuition to know what resonates. Either this person is, you know, completely like obsessing over like, what is Leo up to? What is Leo thinking? What's going on over there? especially if you've been a little distant or like more focused on yourself than this person, then I feel like it's actually creating like an obsession here where they're just obsessively trying to figure out like what you got going on, or like when are you going to contact them again, or when are you going to come around again, or something like that. I would assume that's for the group of you who are in separation or not currently in an everyday connection with this person. Maybe you're at a distance, I don't know. It's a little bizarre. But like, I feel like not really, because I mean, sometimes love just makes you crazy. I feel like you drive this person crazy or drive them mad, or like when you feel unreachable or untouchable, maybe they just go a little cray cray. I don't know. I mean, we all have a little cray cray in us. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's one group of you, and I would assume you would know if you're dealing with somebody who's a little cray cray. Okay. Or there's another group where this person if you're dealing with the crazy group, I don't like calling people crazy. I just, it's all with love, right? They also may have like obsessive compulsive tendencies. I have to say that. But the other way that I can read this is that, you know, this person might be, you know, keeping secrets or hiding things, or like not telling the full truth. It's their shadow showing up. It's going to come back around on them because that's just how the universe works. I feel like they feel a strong connection with you, but yet they withhold things. Like they withhold, you know, like telling you everything or telling you the full story. And I don't really know why that is. I'm not getting like their reasoning behind it. It's just showing up as an obvious kind of issue here. So let's go into then most likely outcomes. What is the most likely outcome for this person? Or for you first. Most likely outcome for Leo. Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles. And the Devil. There's that Devil again. Some of you it's just a Capricorn, okay? But I did say if you had Capricorn in your chart, go watch their reading. I heard, okay, I'm just mindlessly going back and forth. From now on, I'm not going to say like I heard, I saw, I think people misconstrue like what readers actually mean. Like I don't hear auditory anything. I don't see anything visually in my eyes. It's all, I don't know how to explain it. You get my drift. Anyways, I'm just going to say everything that I hear without saying that from now on. I just made that promise to myself. Sorry, ADD, random. Moving forward, we have Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Some of you are like actively ignoring this person. You know, you just got too much going on. You don't want to be sucked in or pulled into whatever they have going on. I don't mean to laugh. I just guess I'm trying to make light of this. But like you are actively ignoring this person, and for a variety of reasons. You know, and then sometimes I feel like you do go back and forth. Like, should I entertain this, or should I, you know, give my attention to this? But then I feel like it always kind of brings you down that rabbit hole, doesn't it? You know, it always kind of sucks you into that energy. So it's funny because I literally just posted a meme today on my tarot Facebook that be careful who you exchange energy with, because when you agree to respond to somebody, it's also an agreement to exchange energy. So, you know, be mindful, which is like that's like the thing right now on TikTok. Be demure, be mindful, be cutesy, be classy. Leo. Let's see what's going on then. This person, next steps, future energy. Like that was a misfire. Three of Wands, Temperance. They're trying to be patient here. Patiently waiting, but it's stressing them the hell out, okay? Especially if this person is on the cray-cray end. Say that with love. Cross-watcher. We all have a little crazy in us. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this person is like trying to patiently wait, but I feel it's more like impatiently waiting because they're stressing about it. They want to build things, you know, they want to work together. They're very like passionate about what they think and what they feel, and maybe, you know, very impatient to talk about it, which is so weird because their overall energy was the card of laziness and chilling out. Well, maybe that's their guidance. They need to chill out a little bit because I feel a little bit of a high-strung energy over here. I feel a bit of like overly fixating on things. Maybe they're driving themselves mad. You know what I mean? And blaming you for it. I don't know. But it's kind of a weird mix of energy. And then what I think is really bizarre is like you have the Tower, which is like this overstimulating vibe, right? And yet all of your cards show that you're actually cool, calm, and collective over here, actually ignoring the drama, ignoring things that maybe overstimulate you, and or that is your recommendation, right, from the cards and from Spirit, is to do just that. Because, you know, what you give your attention to, you invite into your life, Leo. So be discerning, be demure, okay, be cutesy, be mindful. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's see what the guidance has to say. This person is not in that cutesy, demure, mindful. They are actually the ones that are looking more like the thunderbolt. So let's see what is the guidance? Oh goodness. Card number 23. My manifestations are indicators of my beliefs. It is always true that whatever you're living always matches your chronic vibrational patterns or beliefs, and it does not matter if you have an excellent excuse for your negative thoughts and negative emotions. They still equal your point of attraction. What is manifesting on every subject in your life is an indicator of the beliefs you hold and your chronic patterns of thought. Very interesting advice. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs you may be connecting with or having your own chart. I have Capricorn, lots of Capricorn here, but I also have Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio again, Capricorn again, Cancer, Gemini, and Aries. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing. Oh, and Virgo over here. But keep in mind, it's a general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it resonated, let me know in the comments down below. And also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media. Also linked below and in the About section. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.